Welcome, Minneapolis junior senior high school fans, to Russell, Kansas, February 25th, 2014. We're here for the final regular season game of this 2013-14 season as the Broncos host our Lions here tonight on this cold winter day. Winter is revisiting us. Dale Leech, Scott Ausherman, Mike Perry, and Dale Henderson here tonight to bring you this wrap-up of league and regular season play tonight from Russell.
Got the full crew here tonight, don't we, Dale?
You bet.
We feel like professionals up here tonight. Not that we weren't before.
I forgot my laptop, so we're just going to have to do it by hand, you know.
The girls start off in an exciting league contest. Right now, our Lady Lions are 8-3 overall, sitting atop the number one spot by themselves. However, nipping at their heel are two teams that have beat us this season. Russell at 7-4, beat us at home on January 31st, and tied with them is southeast of Saline at 7-4 also, who has beat us twice. So a win tonight and the Lady Lions have the championship outright in the NCAA. Be the first time since 1998-99.
League champs.
If for some reason we can't pull it off, then Russell would pull into a tie with us, and depending on whether southeast of Saline beats Republic County or not, they might be in the mix. So we could end up with a log jam at first or an outright, all depending on this game tonight. Sub-state standings, the Lady Lions are 13-6. They are a game and a half basically behind Phillipsburg, who has finished their regular season last night. They're at 15-5, so the Lady Lions, no way they get number one seed. If Ellsworth should win tonight and the Lions lose, we would have a toss-up for two seed, but since Minneapolis has beat both those games, I would think we'd have the tiebreaker on that sub-state arrangement. So it's a log jam for both the league and sub-state seedings. The Lady Lions can help themselves tremendously on both those with a good game tonight against a very, very tough Russell Broncos squad, who I believe won league last year, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right there, guys?
The Russell Broncos? Yeah, they should have.
The girls.
They should have. So
they do have a 2013 Class 3A state placing banner up there on the wall.
Girls.
I think they got fourth place, possibly. Third or fourth place. So a big game tonight here in Russell, Kansas. Hope the ladies bring their rockin' fire with them tonight, ready to come out and lace up tennis shoes and duke it out with the Lady Broncos, who, by the way, have quite a winning streak over us. Talking about the Russell girls. They've won the last 6 games. Including on January 31st, they beat the Lady Lions 51-37. 51-37. Minneapolis hasn't beat them since February 22nd, 2011, so 3 years ago.
But, for some reason, the Russell girls have lost some games of late.
They've been faltering.
Not sure why. Not sure. I haven't looked at the book to see if these are the same girls, that they're missing somebody, if they're lacking somebody, but they've had their ups and downs of late, and they've lost some games that they should have won. So
we would have thought they'd win anyway, for sure.
Well, the key to this ball game is to keep Casper off that offensive glass. She, at 5'11", is going to be difficult to box out on a miss on their offensive end, and we're just going to have to control her. She is a very talented basketball player as a sophomore. She's 5'11", as I mentioned, and she is tough. We have a little matchup issue there at times with her, especially down on the low block.
This is the 53rd game in the series. Minneapolis leads at 36-16. Here at Russell, we're up 13-6. So most of the time, the schedule has been nice to us when it comes to Russell, but at times they've been able to handle us over certain periods of years. Right now, we're in one of those stretches. We'll see if we can bring that to a change tonight.
They have fairly decent guard play, but as I mentioned, their game is inside with Casper. But they do have quickness, as we found out on our home floor.
Here in this Nice facility that was opened in 1961, the AD tells me. Used to hold 2,200 people capacity, down to 1,850 when they replaced these lower bleachers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
now the
interesting.
starting lineups for Minneapolis. Kate Steinbrock gets the nod tonight. And for Russell, number 5, Alex Potacek. She's 5'2" and a senior. For Minneapolis, the post, J.C. Owens. For Russell, at 2 guard, number 10, Lena Weedle. She's 5'7", a senior. She is quick, very quick. And for Minneapolis, the quick forward, Kennedy Allison, number 15. For Russell, number 24, Megan Boxberger, 5'6", sophomore. And for Minneapolis, point guard, number 22, Lindsay Shoup. For the Lady Russell Broncos, number 32, Jana Schulte, and I should mention she's tough down low also. She's a big, strong gal, plays well down on the low block. For Minneapolis, one of our leaders on the floor, Mara Pounds. And for the Broncos, Kaylee Casper. I don't know if it's Kylie or Kaylee. It is Kaylee Casper. Did he say Kylie?
She said Kylie.
I thought he said Kaylee. 5'11" and a sophomore. She is probably the leading scorer on this Lady Broncos basketball team.
Missing tonight is Lucy Giles, who suffered an injury against Elsaline last night.
Lucy, if you're listening, we've been praying for you. Quick recovery. Keep your chin up.
Yeah, we always miss you when you're not on the floor, girl. You'll be running up and down those hills here shortly anyway. I'm kind of a track freak anyway, cross-country freak.
My daughter wanted to know if she could take a week off, and she had to start practice Monday. When practice started, or she could. I said, "You're just cheering."
Yeah,
you know, come on.
It is track season. I saw a couple of colleges stopping at Quick Trips in Salina, and it reminded me it is the season for the flat track. Lucy, that 800's try to go on, girl.
Lady Lions in their traveling blue, Russell Broncos in their home white.
Casper to jump center for Russell, and Allison for Minneapolis. And we're underway. This is one of my favorite referees. It's a little short guy. He just throw the ball up. Russell controls the tap, and Tacek has it out on front. Minneapolis man-to-man defense. Out front it goes. Weedle. Schulte puts the ball on the floor. Dishes it down low to Weedle. Shot off the glass, no good, and we crash the boards. Owens comes out of there with a rebound. Kennedy Allison in the corner, shut down by Schulte. Good defensive player. They're in a man-to-man defense as well. Boxberger is guarding Shoup. J.C. Owens way out on top as Casper comes to get her. Kennedy Allison steps back, doesn't have a shot. 3-ball on its way by Shoup, no good. And Schulte has the big board for the Lady Broncos. Good position on the low block by the 5'9" senior leader. Now Minneapolis switches up into a little 2-3 zone. Schulte off to Weedle. Back out front, Potacek has it. Now Boxberger, Casper with a shot from the right elbow, no good. And we track down the long carom. Shoup has it, gets it off the Pounds as they clear the timeline. Owens down on the low block. Spin move up and travel is the call. Nice reverse spin move by J.C. Owens, but she evidently switched pivot feet. Scoop shot went in, but it will not count. We're just underway here, first quarter. Minneapolis at Russell. Tacek has it, now down to Schulte, and she returns the favor as she took an extra step. Grace Peters into the contest. He had to leave the game last night with a little bit of a shakeup. Good to see her back on the floor. Shoops pass down low as Kennedy Allison breaks to the rack. And it was out of bounds as Potacek there to defend for Lady Broncos. 2-3 zone by Minneapolis. Try to get the ball inside to Schulte, and a good double team down low as Minneapolis collapses on the defense. Turnover gives it right back to Minneapolis. Grace Peters walked on the corner as she tried to drive the baseline. No score here.
Before we move the feet.
2 turnovers.
Oh, 3 to 2.
It's 3 to 2.
Yeah.
Left wing Boxberger looking inside. Potacek. Weedle has it, shot from the outside, no good, rimming off, and J.C. Owens has the rebound for Minneapolis. Allison all the way in, stops, pops on the baseline, shot no good. Schulte has the rebound for the Lady Broncos. Weedle sets the offense.
High scoring game here in Russell, Mike. Knotted up at 0.
Boxberger off to Potacek, down the lane she goes, tries to scoop it off to Schulte in the quick hands of Lindsay Shoup. Comes out of there with the ball, 2-on-2, she's all the way to the rack. Layup no good. Owens has the rebound and tie up as Potacek reaches in and ties her up. Possession arrow favors Minneapolis, and we'll play it in under her own basket.
Shay Allison and Sydney Weedle come in.
Grace Peters play it in. Mara Pounds in the corner, out front to Allison. Sydney Weedle left wing. Grace Peters back to Mara Pounds. 2-3 zone. All of a sudden put on the floor by the Lady Broncos. Entry pass to Allison, had the shot, gave it up. Steps back, pops, shoots, no good off the glass. And lucky call there. I thought Mara might have had a hand on it last, but it will be awarded to Minneapolis. We box up on the inbounds play as Grace Peters plays it in. Gets it into Mara Pounds. Schulte with the good defense. Skip pass. Grace Peters back out front to Sydney Weedle. Shay Allison with the ball. Entry pass to Kidney Allison. Now a shot from the corner. Shay Allison shot off a little bit.
It might have been blocked.
And the carom is collected by Weedle. Hands it off to Potacek. Now Boxberger right wing. Dribble drive into the paint. Hands it off to Weedle. Now back to, oh, she's missed a couple down there. Casper had a shot point blank. And Kennedy Allison clears the board for Minneapolis. 3:54 left first quarter. Now Grace Peters from the baseline, in and out, no good. Schulte clears the rebound out of there for Russell. Potacek has it. Now Weedle on the right wing. Boxberger. Casper jump shot, free throw line, good. First points of the ball game is Casper, Kylie Casper, 5'11" sophomore. 2-0, Russell. Kennedy Allison dribble drive. Now Russell back in a man-to-man defense from the outside. Mara Pounds, and she dives, try to knock that ball loose. Shot was off the front of the rim, and Schulte again with the defensive rebound for the Lady Broncos. Out front, Boxberger gets a ball screen from Casper. Shot on its way, back rim, no good. And the long carom is collected by Mara Pounds. Sydney Weedle with the ball on the right wing. Entry pass down low to Allison. Now Mara Pounds open from the left wing. Shot good, nothing but net. Mara Pounds. Nice shot from the left wing.
Ties the score at 2 with 2:35 remaining in the first.
Weedle on the right wing. Now out front, Boxberger. Long shot on its way. No good, and Grace Peters skies for that rebound. Had good position, not a good pass there, but it goes out of bounds off Schulte.
Kate Steinbrock, J.C. Owens, and Lindsay Shoup checking the ball game for Mara Pounds, Sydney Weedle, and Kennedy Allison.
You know, I don't know that the floor was redone last time I was out here, and it might not have been out here last year. I don't think
the first time it was new.
I think I made the trip out here last year. I try to avoid it.
We got you this time.
It gets me home late, and I get up early. The two combinations I don't like very well. Lindsay Shoup on the right wing, shot off the glass, no good. Shea Allison with the stick back. Nice rebound by Shea Allison on the offensive glass. Kept the ball above her head and stuck it right back up and in.
Keep telling you, I could just get you a bunk at the Mission, like right close to work.
4-2, now down low. She's up and in with a shot. That's Patacek. She snuck in down on the low block. They threaded the needle with the pass. J.C. Owens, dribble drive on the baseline. Now Shoup, down the paint she goes. Shot off the glass, no good. And Schulte with another defensive rebound. I'll bet she has 4, maybe 5 already in this contest. Minute 19 left in the first quarter. Weedle hands it off to Craven, who's in the contest, number 25. Boxberger puts the ball on the floor, jump shot up and in. Good looking jump shot from the 5'6" sophomore. Got a nice looking shot. Under a minute left first quarter, 6'4", Russell. Shea Allison now down low to J.C. Owens, shot will not drop. And then she's whistled with a reach-in foul.
Actually, they did not call the foul. They called it off of her instead. That's interesting.
We'll take it. Russell's ball to play in. Sydney Weedle with some full court pressure. They get it into Weedle. Now Casper, she can't handle the ball. Boxberger, now the entry pass to Casper. Back to Weedle, shot from the outside. Boxberger, another one from the outside, this one on the baseline. She's hit the last 2 in a row for the Lady Broncos. Fancy dribbling there by Pounds and Allison. Schulte almost steals the ball. Now down low, Kate Steinbrock
7 seconds.
almost took an extra step. Now J.C. Owens dishes it off to Mara Pound. Shot altered by Schulte. The stick back rolled off, no good, but the foul is called. And it is on Boxberger. So her first team foul, first foul of the game. Free throw rimming out as Mara Pounds used up most of the rim on that attempt. And I don't see any time on the clock. This is maybe the bulbs are moved out and burned out, or they're going to put a second on the clock. They're going to call it good enough, and the Russell coach says fine. Free throw, no good. Oh, it rimmed in. And we should, time has expired. We're just going to shut her down right there. That's the way the first quarter ends. Russell, Lady Broncos 8, Minneapolis Fighting Lady Lions 5. This is SalinaPost.com, Eagle Communications. Your voice for the Minneapolis Lions. We'll be back after a quick 1-minute timeout and a word from our sponsor.
Choose your beautiful new countertop, granite or quartz, from the large selection of slabs of granite and quartz in stock in the Creative Surfaces showroom. Your new countertop is cut from the actual slab of granite and quartz you select. Creative Surfaces is a proud supporter of Minneapolis Lions.
Defensive rebound.
See the guys at Auto Tech for all your automotive repair needs. Quality automotive care from alignments to transmissions and everything in between. Proud supporters of the Minneapolis Lions. Visit Straub International today. Your Case IH, Great Plains, Mahindra, and Polaris dealer with 7 locations. Straub International, helping Kansas grow.
Welcome back to Russell, Kansas, as the Minneapolis Lady Lions trail 5-8 here in the end of the first quarter. As both squads, we had a scoreless ball game up until like 4 minutes left in that first quarter before either team finally made anything happen. And Minneapolis now will have it. And now, oh, talk about confusing over here.
Yeah.
Russell Kane threw it in, and the referee said no, it's going the other way. Then they changed their mind. Now they've got it.
I don't think
Now
they
the
know.
scoreboard-
what
They had already flipped the arrow, and that's why this referee was confused or concerned. I think the scorer's table had it right. The referee tried to change it. So far in this ball game, according to H, Schulte just owning the glass right now with 6 rebounds in the first quarter of this game.
They're still trying to discuss this. Minneapolis had the possession arrow, so it should be white ball. Minneapolis had gotten the possession, so it went back to Russell. So
Possession arrow favors Russell. And a reach-in foul is called, I think, on Grace Peters. Tacek picked up her dribble, and Grace ran into her behind. They'll play it in. Free throw line extended.
Even the team fouls at 1 apiece.
Into the backcourt it goes. Tacek has it. Guarded by Grace Peters. Closely guarded, I might add. Now right wing Weedle. Back to Tacek. Very active ball player.
did you talk about Jadra Lott being in the ball game yet?
I have not, but she
came in.
She is in there, and I've been impressed with her game of late, especially on the offensive glass. Casper, jump shot from the outside, back rim, no good. Oh, she's over the back of J.C. Owens, no call. Now we have numbers. Allison all the way in, nice pass from the half-court line. Caught Allison in mid-stride down on the low block. Transition bucket for Minneapolis, and it's a 1-point ball game. Boxberger off to Weedle. She'll shoot it from there. Shot no good. Tipped out of there by Jadra Lott. Almost a walk by Peters. Allison all the way in. Shot good. Kennedy Allison. Minneapolis running the floor well here in the early going of the second quarter, and a timeout is taken by the Russell coach as he is not liking what he's seeing.
Well, actually, it was close to a 5-second call, Mike, because the Lady Lion defense had stepped up and had done a nice job on the inbounds. They had 3 defenders on 2 girls there. They had nothing to do. The other 2 Russell ladies had already gone the other end of the floor. Their coach saw it, and they called a timeout. Or they would have had a 5-second call.
Bailed them out. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. So far, Minneapolis with a nice run here to start the second quarter.
Kennedy Allison with 2 nice buckets down low, and Grace Peters with a nice rebound outlet back there, and nice finish by Kennedy.
Giving the Lady Lions their first lead of the game, 9-8.
Nicole Forte into the contest. Jadra Lott, Grace Peters, and Lindsay Shoup, Kennedy Allison. We've got a quick lineup out there. Good defensive lineup, I might add. They get it in. Boxberger throws it over the top to Casper. Picks up her dribble out front to Tacek. Back to Schulte. Dribble drive into the paint. Loses it. And it's picked up by Allison. We have numbers again. Jadra Lott on the right wing. Pass a little bit over her head. Had to rescue it. Now Shoup. Lott is fouled by Weedle as Jadra faced the basket. Shot right over the top of Weedle, and she committed the foul. It will be a 2-shot foul for Jadra Lott. First free throw on its way. Good. Nothing but net. (10-8) Minneapolis. Second throw on its way. It is rimming in also. can tell Jadra has shot some free throws. And we had this discussion on the way out here. It was lengthy.
We did.
Was it conclusive?
No one's going to comment on
Was
that.
it conclusive? That's the question.
Yeah, it wasn't. Good pressure defense.
Oh.
There's a walk by Schulte,
Wow.
no call. Took an extra step. Now Weedle, baseline drive. Tried to get it off to Boxberger on the right wing, and she was just about ready to step out of bounds. We tipped it out to save the Russell turnover. Casper down low, shot will go. And reach-in foul is called. You have to not let her in there.
I tell you, she's slid through that pick pretty darn quickly. That was a pretty good high screen set for her. She went in. Nicole Forte with the foul.
The and one is missing, and Allison has the rebound off the shoot. 11-10, Minneapolis with the lead, 6:14 left in the first half. Forte finds an opening, top the key, throws it away. Now Potacek has it. Weedle, now Casper in the paint, jump shot, good. She's in too close, too deep to let her take a 6-foot jump shot.
They take the lead 12-11.
Lott all the way down, bank shot, good. Nice pass from the outside, Jadra Lott all wide open on the left wing, and Lott banks it in. And she can play defense too. Good double team, Forte has it.
Nice job by Nicole Forte down there with the defense. And picks up the tie-up.
Possession arrow favors Minneapolis, just like a turnover. Big Blue will play it in.
It's nice to see more sophomores getting more playing time here lately.
Well, I wondered if they do have a JV game tonight, it's going to be limited, maybe 2 quarters, because I had a feeling that you might see some JV kids play some more tonight just because with some injuries.
Well, none of them came in until the second quarter.
Long shot by Kate Steinbrock, no good, and Schulte with another rebound. Rips that ball away from Casper like she wanted that rebound. Sterling in the contest. Schulte down low, shot up, no good, and she's whistled with the walk. Traveling violation. Turnover gives it right back to Minneapolis. Allison to play it in. Coach Weatherman's calling out the play. It's a man-to-man defense by Russell. Shoop all the way down, scoop pass across the court, goes to Mara Pounds. Her shot no good. Schulte has it for the Lady Russell Broncos. Gets it off to Casper. Now Sterling back to Casper. Boxberger and Potacek resets it for the Broncos. Just long enough for Boxberger to drain a 3 from the left wing. 3 balls down the hatch. And all of a sudden, they have a 15-13 lead.
I'll tell you, do you notice her shot from the elbow, how she shoots that?
Shot by J.C. Owens down on the low block, rims in. And we're all tied up, 15 all.
What I mean by that is she shoots from the hip. If you watch her, she takes that elbow down, and number 24 does, and
Schulte
shoots it up,
all the way in. Power move by the power forward, Schulte. Three-pointer, Kate Steinbrock rims off. Shot by Shoop, no good, but Sterling, last one to touch that one. It goes out of bounds. It's Minneapolis ball to play in. Grace Peters to throw it in. Caitlin Craven back in for the Broncos. J.C. Owens off to Mara Pounds. 2-3 zone by the Lady Broncos. Jadra Lott in the short post. Steinbrock all alone, could not pull the trigger. She had space and time, all squared up to the basket. Lott back to Peters, entry pass to J.C. Owens. Now Steinbrock all alone the other side, back rim, no good. Sterling has the rebound. as Boxberger resets the offense. 3:06 left first half. Schulte all the way in. Shot off the glass. Good. Can't give her a lot of space down on the low block. She can handle. Owens tries the scoop shot. That was an easy block. Tip away by the Lady Broncos. Mara Pounds pried that ball out of there, and they claim
wow.
Lady Broncos Pospical was the last one to touch it.
Wow, that's interesting.
Turnover
hustle
gives
by
it right
Grace.
back to Minneapolis.
19-15, Russell here with 2:41 to go in the half.
It's really surprising, just 2 team fouls apiece. We had half their team fouled out at home. Kate Steinbrock with the ball. Now Jadra Lott. Ball above her head. Now the entry pass to Owens. Back to Mara Pounds. 3-pointer on its way. No good. We haven't hit one yet.
No, we have not.
From beyond the arc. Potacek with a good spin move. Clears the timeline. 2:15 left second quarter. Dribble drive down the paint. Out to Schulte. Shot from the outside. Way over the top. And they have their own missed shot there. Offensive rebound for the Lady Broncos. Sterling shot is tipped away. J.C. Owens has it. Picks up her dribble, gives it off to Grace Peters. Dribble drive, baseline shot, no good. And Jadra Lott is whistled with the reach-in foul as she was fighting for that offensive rebound against Sterling. Sydney Weedle back in the contest. Minute 44 left first half, 19-15, Russell. Sterling to play it in, good defense by Minneapolis, and we get it. We turn them over, now Grace Peters back to Kennedy Allison, shot no good. And that's last touched by number 25, Caitlin Craven, couldn't grab the handle on it. It'll be Minneapolis ball to play in. Coach Weatherman wants play number 2. Minute 34 left first half. Shoot, dribble drive in the paint. Tries to kick it out to Peters, now Weedle. Back to Peters, all alone, shot, rimming in. Grace Peters with a nice shot from the right elbow. She will have to take that shot, whether she wants to or not, and she buries it that time. Very important shot in the rotation.
Good hustle by Grace Peters. She's going to get whistled with the foul, but nice defense right there as comes close to trying to force another turnover. She'll have her second personal foul.
Grace has been shooting more as the season's gone on. She hasn't been highly successful, but she needs to gain that confidence.
Yes, she does. That shot has been open for her. She's been reluctant to pull the trigger on it, but that one was right in there. Potacek. 2-point contest right now. Boxberger. Left wing Sterling shot, rimming off. Boxberger has the rebound on the backside. We block her shot. Jadra Lott right on top of the ball. Not a good pass. It got through somehow. Mara Pounds.
Wow.
No foul.
Wow.
40 seconds to go.
There were a bunch of Broncos around her, that's for sure. Potacek with the ball. Out to Boxberger. Casper picks up her dribble, back out to Boxberger.
28 seconds left here in the quarter.
Now Sterling, entry pass off the hand of Casper. It will be Minneapolis ball to play in.
J.C. Owens set to come in.
You know, Dale will have it, but we forced a lot more turnovers than what we have. 10 and 10, yeah. So now, I'll give a stat that a little bit later, but you know, so 22 seconds.
Stats all over the place tonight. So.
Shoop with the ball. 15 to shoot. Dribble drive in the paint, kicks it out. Steinbrock has a look, passes up. Now 10 to shoot. Mara Pounds. Owens.
She
Shot
listened
off
to the
heel, no
crowd.
good. Steinbrock. Dribble drive. She had to shoot. State had to pull the trigger over there and couldn't. That's halftime. 19-17. Russell Lady Broncos with a 2-point lead. Minneapolis hanging tough. And we'll be back with all kinds of stats here in just a minute after a word from our sponsors. This is SalinaPost.com, Eagle Communications.
I want to say, especially after the way I closed the game last night, I'll give ups to the girls tonight. They came to play.
Yeah, nice effort in the first half. 19-17. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors. Welcome back to Russell, Kansas, as the Minneapolis Lady Lions trail at the half, 19-17 here in Russell, Kansas. We got a big crew here tonight as full force as the two Dales, Dale Leech and Dale Henderson, along with Mike Perry and myself, Scott Ausherman, here as we bring you tonight's ball game. And Dale has got some stats, I've got some stats, and we'll start out with Dale with what you got there.
Okay, as you said, at halftime, the Lady Lions trailing Russell 19-17. Leading the way for the Broncos to start off, Megan Boxberger with 7, Kylie Casper with 6, Jenna Schulte with 4, and Alex Potacek with 2. The Lions are led in scoring at halftime by Kennedy Allison with 4, Jadra Lott with 4. Mara Pounds has 3, JC Owens with 2, Grace Peters with 2, and Shay Allison with 2. Free throw wise, very few shot. What do we have? 6 total fouls at half. So the Lions ended up 3 out of 4 from the line, and Russell was actually 0 for 1. The rebounding battle is very even, with the Lions pulling down 13, Russell with 15. 8 of those coming from Ms. Schulte, who has pretty well dominated the defensive boards. The Lions are led in rebounding with J.C. Owens with 4. Turnovers, the Lions played a very clean first half, only committing 5. Our pressure defense started to play a little toll there, I thought, in the second quarter, and we forced Russell into 10 total turnovers that first half.
They're ahead of us 10-5 on turnovers.
10-5 on turnovers.
Now, see, I was just figuring something real quick here to give you some percentages here, but Minneapolis came in as looking at this. You said 10 turnovers. We did score twice on turnovers. So, 2 for 10 on points off turnovers, 4 points off turnovers. We've not kept track of this stat throughout the year, but that's something that we have really struggled with, is getting points off turnovers this year. So interesting, that's the first time we've kept that stat. Now, the other thing is we were 7 of 19 from the free throw, or 7 of 19 from the field, 0 for 8 from three-point range, 36% from the field. If you add in the three-point shots into that, it's a lot less.
Yeah.
Those are just 2-point field goals we're at 36%. Russell, they were 9 for 23 from the field, 39%. That's their total shooting. That's 3-point shots, 2-point shots, everything. They've got the lead 19-17. They had 2 points off of our 4 turnovers. I thought we did a very good job of controlling the ball and forcing the turnovers. I can see why Russell has kind of struggled maybe of late, is I don't remember them putting the ball on the floor that many times, turnover-wise, the first time we played them.
I thought we, I would agree with you. From what I remember back to the first game, I thought they handled our pressure, very well. And I thought, in this game, as I have watched it, I think our pressure defense really, created some turnovers, especially in that second quarter when we went to a little bit more of a speed lineup. Kind of got them sped up, and I really thought we had them kind of frazzled there, for a while. So I'm like you, Scott. I haven't seen the fluidity out of them I saw in that first contest.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. They've had kind of a rough streak lately, Russell has, and that's the only thing I can think is they're they're just not flowing with the same intensity that they were the first time we played them. And when we even seen them play a game out at the Hoisington tournament, anyway, I'm glad that they've kind of struggled. This is a second half that we can come in and we can maybe tone up some shots a little bit. 0 for 8 from the three-point range. If we can hit some threes, we've been open. They've just been a tad bit off. They've been mainly back rim and not enough arch on it. But Russell are definitely, and I didn't even hear you give the rebound stat, but I think Russell is definitely out-rebounding us.
Well, it's very close. It's 15-13. But my observation of this is that, like I said, the Schulte girl has 8 at halftime, and I think 7 of those are on the defensive end. We are one and done. We are just not getting any offensive rebounds at all for any kind of second chance points. So we're shooting and missing, and they're cleaning it up and going to the other end. And we're having to play defense. So I would like to see us get on the boards a little bit more on the offensive end and and get some of those stick back points, because I think we're lacking there.
One thing I'd like to see improved, you'll have to tell me if you agree with this, Dale, is I've just noticed probably 3 or 4 times here in the first half where we've had the ball underneath the basket on offense and we hesitate. We don't go up strong to put the ball in the hoop. We hesitate because we're afraid somebody's going to block it. And then that just gives the defense that much more time to come in and do something.
Well,
it's sure like the girls should be more assertive here.
At the same time, when we do that, we tend to be, I think, a little flat-footed, and we don't, get up the floor very well. And then, there's hands in the way, and we just don't get a good shot opportunity. But still, with the shot opportunities we've had, if somebody would take care of Miss Schulte and keep her off the boards and give us some second chance looks, I really like our chances this game. And I think the other thing I've noticed in this game is, hopefully, I shouldn't even say this, we'll probably jinx this, but we have kept Miss Casper under a lot better control this game than we did the first time, because she killed us that first game.
Yeah. I did run the numbers just to I gave the Russell's total shooting 9 for 23. I ran ours 7 for 27. That included your three-point shots. That drops us down to 26%. So,
yeah, that might need to improve a little.
Yeah, just a tad bit. So we are about 20 seconds away from the start of the second half. And Dale, thank you for the stats. And we'll turn it back over to Mike Perry for the call of the second half. As the Lady Lions getting ready to do battle here, 19-17, just trailing by 2. And Mike, you kind of overheard a little bit of the stats that we gave.
Well, the most important one I heard came from you was was it 0 for 8 from beyond the arc?
0 for 8.
That one hurt. If we can get 1 or 2 of those to drop here in the second half, it'll be a big thing, because we played them tight. 19-17, Minneapolis down 2. Possession arrow favors Russell as we start the second half. Minneapolis in that man-to-man defense, and Russell trying to pick us apart here, but doing a good job with Casper here in the first half. Miss Schulte is a little tough down low. Weedle shot in and out, no good. And Lindsay shoot with a nice rebound from Minneapolis. Scott, I didn't hear you give the assist to turnover ratio.
I didn't keep the assist to turnover ratio. Well, I actually,
just kidding.
2 for 10 from makes versus turnovers. 2 makes versus 10 turnovers. So, no.
Steinbrock all alone, short, no good. And J.C. Owens has the offensive rebound. Scoop shot, good. J.C. Owens with an offensive rebound. Got the ball around Casper's extended arm, and we're all knotted up at 19 apiece. Weedle on the right wing, guarded by Kate Steinbrock. Now out front, Patacek has it. Casper with a ball screen. Down the corner, Weedle entry pass to Schulte. Spin move off the glass. She tipped it once. She missed point blank. Oh my gosh.
Another rebound.
How about the foul? Weedle leaning over the top of Shoop. Sure looked like a foul to me, and tie-up is the call. Possession arrow favored Minneapolis, so we maintain possession.
You want to comment about that favorite referee you said earlier about?
No, that's the one that's not the favorite.
Oh, okay.
It's the short guy with the burr hair over there in the corner is the one I like. Shoot. The baseline shot no good. The ball's tipped out there and covered up by Boxberger. Baseline pass to Weedle is tipped out of bounds by Steinbrock. As Russell hurried back, Minneapolis was there for the defense. Now we zone up on the inbounds play. Boxberger out front, Weedle left wing. Entry pass to Casper, turnaround shot in the paint. Dishes it down low to Schulte. Works for position, and she can find some space as big as she is. And they're going to count that basket. It went in. Fouls on Allison. That's her first. Kennedy Allison. Grace Peters into the contest. A good defender. Just underway here in the second half. Schulte with the and one here. Free throw rimming off. J.C. Owens has the rebound for Minneapolis.
21-19, Russell with the lead.
Left wing, Grace Peters. Ball screened by Allison. Gets it off to Steinbrock. Man-to-man defense by Russell. Allison, baseline shot over the rim, no good. Owens has the rebound. Her stick back, she is fouled.
I like that
Casper.
for JC there. She went immediately back up. Didn't get
Yes.
the shot, but she was fouled.
Yeah, right back up. Two-shot foul here for Owens. Free throw, good. She is probably our most consistent free throw shooter. Has been all year long. 21-20, 5:31 left third quarter. Owens eyes the rim, shot up and good.
Tied back up at 21.
Full court pressure by Minneapolis. Schulte almost threw it away. Oh, we had her boxed in on the baseline. They lost it once and recovered. Now Boxberger. It's ran over by that red-headed train as Grace Peters levels the Russell defender. They'll play it in front of the Russell bench.
Nice
Good
job,
defense.
Jadra Lott, with the great hands right there. They were trying to make sure they got the ball into, I just went blank, number 24, which is Boxberger. They like to run it through her.
Weedle to trigger it in. Now Schulte down the paint, off to Casper,
That's a
takes
walk.
an extra step, no call, and Grace Peters has the rebound for Minneapolis. Good position by Grace.
We've seen a few of those tonight, just an extra hop and a step and no calls. It pulls back out to Minneapolis.
Owens guarded by Casper. Now back to shoot. Lindsay dribble drive into the paint. She goes all the way to the basket. Shot off the glass, no good.
A little strong.
And Casper claims the board for the Lady Broncos. Dacek, left-hand dribble, is shut down by Grace Peters. Now out front. Right wing, Boxberger off to Casper, free throw line, and that ball is tipped out of there by Grace Peters. And it goes out of bounds as Dacek shielded Peters from claiming that ball. Quick hands and good defense by Grace Peters. Shea Allison in the contest along with Sydney Weedle. 4:33 left, third quarter. We're all tied up, 21 apiece. Casper, Dacek on the right wing. Good defense by Sydney Weedle. Good hands too as she tipped the ball away
There's
from
five.
Dacek.
There's five. My gosh.
Casper has it. Almost a steal by Shoup. Now Casper in the paint, pass down low to Schulte. Back to Weedle.
Good defense by the Lady Lions.
Boxberger resets the offense for Lady Broncos. Now the entry pass is tipped away by Shea Allison. Long shot on its way is good by Boxberger. Another three as Boxberger beyond the arc has a couple of them here tonight. Sydney Weedle on the left wing. Ball screen by Jadra Lott. Right wing. Shoop all the way into the basket. She is fouled. Two-shot foul coming for Lindsay Shoop. And the foul, I believe, is on Boxberger.
Evens the team fouls at 2 apiece in the half.
Shoop, 2 shots. First one in. She hits it. 2-point ball game. Lady Broncos with the lead. Kennedy Allison gets a rest. JC Owens comes back in. Second throw on its way. It is good. Lindsay Shoop got them both. 24-23, 3:31 left third quarter. Full court pressure by Minneapolis.
I like her defense on that full court press.
Casper takes it all the way down. We stop her. She stops and pops from about 8 foot. It's nothing but net.
26-23, Russell.
We overplay down at the other end. Owens shot, back rim, no good. Tipped around and collected there by Weedle. Tachek with it, guarded by Sydney Weedle. Entry pass by Schulte is tipped around and covered up. Good play by Minneapolis down low. That's Sydney Weedle to jump on that loose ball. Possession arrow favors Lady Broncos. And they'll play it in under their own basket. We stay in a man-to-man on this inbounds play. Schulte, baseline drive. Mara pounds with a big rebound there as J.C. Owens did not let Schulte get any farther in. Allison with a shot. Down low, and she is fouled. 2-shot foul coming for Kennedy Allison.
Schulte was just her first foul.
Free throw good. (26-24). Good ball game, guys.
Very good.
Second throw on its way. It is good.
It's even better if we win.
Three
Nice.
ball at the buzzer will be just fine. They
Nice
get it in
job.
finally. Schulte with it in the backcourt. Guarded by Shoop. Good double team. They get it across to Boxberger. It has been a lot of their offense here tonight. Along with that girl that had an extra step.
They're not going to call the extra step because they've had a few of those tonight. No call. It goes back on the outside to Kennedy Allison as she drives through the paint, up and it's off the mark. Rebounded by Owens, back up. Scoop shot in, good. Nice job, J.C. Owens, as she gets the scoop shot in and makes it after the miss by Kennedy Allison. Minneapolis back on the defensive side as Schulte and the Broncos bring it back down. She'll pass it off, gets it down low, back to Weedle in the corner. Mike, back to you.
Yeah, thanks, Scott. I had a little popcorn come back on me there and need a little Sierra miss to get it down. Russell with an offensive rebound. Now the entry pass is tipped away and picked up by J.C. Owens. Turnover gives it right back to Minneapolis with a chance to take the lead here. Allison on the right wing down to Owens.
And we turn
Lost
the ball
handle.
over.
Somebody lost a hairband.
We get a turnover and we don't make a go of it. Last time down there, Owens with a scoop shot went in. I think she was trying for something similar this time now. Minute 35 left.
28-27, Russell.
Sterling to throw it in for the Lady Broncos.
Nice job. Oh, Shea, great hustle by Shea. I can't believe
They called the foul on her.
must have had a backside hand in there or something. I saw the front hand with her fronting nicely, but apparently she just must have had a hand on the body.
Third team foul. Ties him up at 3.
Validated the foul was, in fact, on Shea Allison. That's her first.
We're going to force a turnover on the 5-second. We've done a very nice job, not there, but we've done a very nice job of pressing them.
Weedle guarded by Weedle. Baseline jump shot. She's deadly when she gets that close. Kaylee Casper.
Well, she's got more points in this, 6 points in this half, so 4 points.
We lose it. And that possession arrow favors us, as luck would have it. We'll maintain possession.
30-27, Russell with the lead. Minneapolis with the basketball.
Sydney Weedle to throw it in. Lindsay Shoup with it in the corner. And she resets the offense, man-to-man defense by the Broncos. Schulte playing Shoup. Pass over the top is rescued by Shea Allison down on the baseline.
Good hustle by Shea. We could have been very close to a turnover right there. 44 seconds and we turn the ball over right there.
Tacek all the way in, and the layup is good. 32-27, 5-point lead. Shoup with the ball. Now back to Steinbrock, 3-pointer on its way, good.
Finally hit one of those threes right there.
That one was timely, 32-30, 15 to shoot here in the third quarter. Patacek out to Weedle. Now Schulte, back to Patacek. Dribble drive in the paint, all the way in, shot is blocked, but they call a foul. And she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 4.2 seconds left in the quarter. Fouls on Lindsay Shoup, her first. Patacek, Alex Patacek, free throw, good. 5'7" senior. Handles the ball quite a bit for Lady Broncos. Second throw up and in. 34-30. Russell with a 4-point lead. Shoup shot from the outside, no good at the buzzer. And that's the way the third quarter will end. Minneapolis trailing by 4. Russell, Lady Broncos 34, Minneapolis 30. This is lineofpost.com. And Eagle Communications. I forgot.
Channel 2.
That was.
I think.
We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Choose your beautiful new countertop, granite or quartz, from the large selection of slabs of granite and quartz in stock in the Creative Surfaces showroom. Your new countertop is cut from the actual slab of granite and quartz you select. Creative Surfaces is a proud supporter of Minneapolis Lions.
See the guys at AutoTech for all your automotive repair needs. Quality automotive care from alignments to transmissions and everything in between. Proud supporters of the Minneapolis Lions. Visit Straub International today. Your Case IH, Great Plains, Mahindra, and Polaris dealer with 7 locations. Straub International, helping Kansas grow. For over 100 years.
Welcome back to Russell, Kansas. As we get ready for fourth quarter action, Russell will have the ball to start the fourth quarter, up by 4, 34-30.
Boxberger to throw it in for the Lady Broncos, gets it into Schulte, guarded by Allison. Now back to Boxberger, jump shot good. She has hit everything she's thrown up. 5'6" sophomore. She's been good tonight. Mara Pounds. High post, J.C. Owens back to Mara. And Mara Pounds comes to get the ball to reset. Kennedy Allison left wing, all the way in the paint.
Where's the foul? Wow. I can't
looked
believe
like they had
Kennedy
a
was not fouled down low. We
hack
turned the ball over.
across the arm down there. No call. 7:20 left in this contest. Potacek in the backcourt. Guarded by Grace Peters. Gets a ball screen, almost loses it. Now a good double team by J.C. Owens. Boxberger off to Schulte. Sterling. Dribble drive, picks up a dribble, back to Schulte. Three-pointer on its way. It's no good. Off the front of the rim, and Jadra Lott with the defensive board for Minneapolis. Man-to-man defense by Russell. Minneapolis gets an open look. Mara Pounds from the baseline. Shot no good, and Sterling has the rebound. Down the backcourt, Boxberger gets it off to Potacek.
And they come with the 6-point lead.
2-3 zone by Minneapolis. Wonder how hard they'll attack this. Boxberger will. Shot off the front of the rim, no good, and Kennedy Allison has the rebound for Minneapolis. Grace Owens has the ball. Now down low to J.C. Owens, working against Casper. And Casper's whistled with the reach-in foul as Owens spun and shot. Two-shot foul here for J.C. Owens. .36-30. Rimming off. First throw. .601 left in this contest. Minneapolis needs to make up a little ground here. Free throw, good.
Mara Pounds will come out as Sydney Weedle checks in for her. Lady Lions trail by 5. They pick up a full court press.
They get it into Potacek. Now Boxberger. Now down to Craven. Shot from the baseline, no good, and Weedle has the rebound. Hands it off to Schulte. Back to Weedle. Now Boxberger. Minneapolis matched up in a man-to-man. Sydney Weedle, good defense on Potacek. Reach in, knock that ball loose. Sydney had a hand on it, and we do tie him up, and it will be Minneapolis ball. Good hustle by Sydney Weedle.
Only their second turnover? Second, yeah. Not. They've done a much better job in the second half of controlling the ball. We've forced 10 turnovers in the first half, and they've only turned over twice. Finally, we forced one right there. We got to get some points off this turnover.
Give and go. Jadra Lott is fouled as she gets all the way to the basket. Shot as she can elevate and get a shot over the top of the defenders. Foul is on Potacek. Her first, Jadra Lott, free throw line. Two-shot foul. First shot rimming in. 36-32. Second throw on its way. It's good.
That died on the
back.
On the back, but it fell in. Nice job, Jadra Lott, as they do get points off that turnover, and we much needed points off that turnover.
36-33, Russell.
Schulte to throw it in as Boxberger runs right over the top of her teammate.
And we force another turnover.
And we turn over. That's what we were going to keep track of. Our turnovers off their turnovers.
We force the turnover and don't get a shot at the goal. Happens quite often, seems like. Boxberger in the backcourt. Guarded by Kennedy Allison. Potacek has it. She throws it away. Good defense, pressure defense. Forces the turnover, and a full timeout is taken by the Russell coach. We'll take one too. Minneapolis trailing by 3 with 5:03 left in this contest. Minneapolis and Russell This is SalinaPost.com, Salina Communications, Eagle Communications, excuse me.
Robertson Monuments has created everlasting memories for families to share the lives of their loved ones with future generations. Supporting the Lions all the way, Robertson Monuments.
See American Family Insurance agent Scott Ausherman for all of your insurance coverage under one roof. The Scott Ausherman Agency in Minneapolis, proudly supporting the Lions.
Whether you're building a new house or a birdhouse, Ottawa County Lumber and Supply will have the tools and materials you need for your next project. Ottawa County Lumber, cheering for the Lions.
Tonight's game brought to you by City Pharmacy in Minneapolis, now delivering to our neighboring communities. Call us to find out when we can come to you. City Pharmacy for your family. Go.
Welcome back to Russell, Kansas, as Minneapolis Lady Lions trail by 3, 36-33 here in Russell, Kansas. And Mike, they've got to come out. They scored off of a turnover 2 possessions ago. They did not score off a turnover, turned the ball back over. They've got another opportunity right here. We forced 2 quick turnovers. We got to score right here.
LH had kind of kept track there. 3 offensive rebounds led to 6 points for Minneapolis. We got to continue to crash the offensive board. Kennedy Allison back to shoot, 3-pointer, good.
Yeah, nice job, and that's a big one right there to tie it up at 36. Points off turnovers. Nice job by the Lady Lions.
Big shot by Lindsay Shoup. Wadle with the ball, gets it out front to Schulte. 4:34 left in this contest. We're all tied up. Schulte in the paint. Back to Potacek. Scoop shot up and rims in. Reverse, almost a reverse layup. Put it up off the glass. It laid on the rim, went in. Shoup shot no good. Schulte has the rebound for Russell. Gets it back to Potacek. Wadle on the right wing. Dribble drive into the paint, shot, no good.
Nice
And
rebound
Allison
by Kennedy Allison.
with a big rebound for Minneapolis. Coach Weatherman calls a quick timeout, 30-second timeout. As the ladies hit a 3, and that's a good thing for your offense, but I think we're playing pretty good defense right now.
Well, we've not shot as many threes in the second half, and unfortunately we're doing better as we're at 66% from the 3 in the second half because we're 2 for 3. So we got to figure out a way here to take it back down the floor and take advantage of every possession they get and put the ball in the hole.
I think the team that takes care of the ball here in the last 3.5 minutes will win this game. It's nail-biting time. It's the time you have to take care of the ball, and as you mentioned, Scott, make every possession count. Minneapolis with the ball here with a chance to tie or take the lead. Shoot. The back court. And I shouldn't have said anything about taking care of the ball. Turnover gives it right back to Russell.
I knew she was in trouble when she picked up the ball at about 6 or 7 feet behind the 3-point range.
Boxberger to throw it in. Gets it in the back court to Potacek. Grace Peters picks her up. Schulte, and the baseline drive is tried to shut down by Kennedy Allison, but didn't have position, and Schulte ran her over.
Kennedy's whistled with the block, her second personal foul. Broncos get
Sterling
in.
to throw it in.
Thank you.
Gets it into Schulte, spin move. Shot off the glass, no good, and tipped out of there. Grace Peters picked it up. We have numbers. And Sterling hustles back to save a layup as we had a 2-on-1. Kate Steinbrock into the contest. Grace Peters with some good minutes all night long. Grace has played well. They zone up on this inbounds play. Owens out front to Shoup. Now back to Steinbrock in the corner. Had an open look. Schulte was on her. Not enough space. Owens' free throw shot no good, and that ball is tipped by Jade Roulotte, but it goes out of bounds.
Owens' shot was blocked there.
Peters back in the contest for defensive purposes.
Still 38-36 Russell, 3:07 to go in regulation.
They throw it away as Lindsay Shoup jumps in front of that pass as they inbounds it. Good job, Lindsay Shoup. Long shot on its way. Grace Peters no good. And Casper with a big rebound on the backside for the Lady Broncos. She had a good look, and I would have had her shoot it also. It just rimmed off. As Grace lined up a 3-ball. Boy, that'd have been a big one if it would have landed in. Schulte, down the lane she goes. She just
put it on her shoulder and took it in.
Forces her presence down there. Timeout, full timeout taken by Coach Weatherman, and we'll take one too. Russell leading 40-36, 2:31 left in this contest. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Lions.
Stop into Jeans IGA and experience shopping with a promise of neighborly service from people you know and trust. Jeans IGA, your hometown grocery store supporting your hometown Lions.
For 100 years, a Schooler Company has been the expert in marketing your agricultural products. Call and find out how Schooler can help you manage risk and maximize rewards. And go Lions.
Your headquarters for trailers, including stock trailers, fifth wheel, flatbed, dump trailers, and tilt trailers. Also pickup beds, flatbeds, bale beds installed and serviced, plus they will go outside the box to customize exactly what you need. Joe's Fabricating, Hillsboro, proudly supports Minneapolis Lions.
Welcome back to Russell, Kansas, as Minneapolis Lady Lions trail by 4, 40-36. Minneapolis will have the ball at their own basket, as on the floor is Kennedy Allison, Lindsay Shoup, Mara Pounds, Jade Roulotte, and J.C. Owens.
Man-to-man defense by the Lady Russell Broncos. Jade Roulotte has it. Back out front, Kennedy Allison, guarded by Schulte. Now Owens. Casper. Kennedy all the way in. Shot off the glass, no good. And Jade Roulotte with a big offensive rebound. But when she came down, she was tied up by Potacek.
They called a foul. They called a foul on Potacek from the backside. Well, no, it wasn't Potacek. They called it on somebody else from the backside. The frontside rebound called the official called the tie-up.
Excellent.
But actually whistled on Schulte.
6 team fouls on the Broncos, 5 on the Lady Lions.
Jadra in there on that offensive glass. We get it in. Owens, Steinbrock, three-pointer, rushed it just a little bit. It's off the heel of the rim, no good. Sterling finally gains control of the ball, three-quarter court. Boxberger, under 2 minutes left in this contest. Casper, Schulte, back to Boxberger. Closely guarded. She gets it off to Potacek, guarded by Shoup. Now Boxberger on the right wing, Mara Pounds. Let's see if we can get them to turn it over. We're behind 4, it's 2 possessions. Minute 22, we don't want to put them at the free throw line just yet. Schulte out on top, down the lane she goes. Good defense by J.C. Owens.
I thought so too.
Schulte with the spin move. I thought we had her traveled.
Yeah. 6th team foul. Each team squad to 6 now.
J.C.'s first personal foul.
Lady Broncos will be shooting a 1-and-1 on the next Minneapolis foul.
Nice job, Kate Steinbrock.
Sterling throws it away. We have Owens on the left wing all the way in. Casper, spin move. J.C. Owens, no good.
Square up. Darn it.
And the reach-in foul by Kennedy Allison will send Schulte to the free throw line.
Had it right down there.
Right
had
there.
a good look.
That's for sure. Minute 2 left in this contest. Schulte to the free throw line. It's a 1-and-1. See if we can coax a miss out of her. Free throw, no good. Missed the front end of the 1-and-1. Allison has the ball from Minneapolis. Quick timeout called for by Coach Weatherman. We're going to set up a play here. Full timeout taken. This is SalinaPost.com. Eagle Communications, Minneapolis trailing by 4. Under a minute left in this contest at Russell.
Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis offers hometown banking with commitment, experience, and quality service. Proud sponsors of area school activities.
B&K Prescription Shop has been serving the Salina area, including Central Kansas and North Central Kansas, since 1953, providing patients of all ages the prescriptions that they need to feel better. B&K Prescription Shop.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA, and 99 KG Country, is a proud sponsor of tonight's hometown coverage of Lions sports. Listen to the Lions sports on SalinaPost.com.
Welcome back to the barn. Isn't that what this is called? Broncos, I believe they call this the barn.
Makes sense to me.
I have no idea.
Minneapolis play it in, and Shoop with the ball.
I'd like to run the Broncos right out of the barn.
And gets one. Mara Pounds, good defense by Lady Broncos. Owens down the lane she goes. Three-pointer, Kate Steinbrock, no good. She had a good look there as we kicked the ball right back out. Kate with a good look. Shot was just a little bit short. And Minneapolis quick to foul to stop that clock. They missed last time down. This time, Boxberger.
Watch her shot, Mike. She
shoots from her shoulder.
Shoots from her, yeah. It's very interesting. And she's consistent with it.
Yeah, she is.
She made it.
Yeah, oh yeah, she does. She puts in about everything she puts up in the air. But
41-36, 5-point lead. Make that 6. She got them both.
Russell's going to call the timeout this time. 40.2 seconds left, 42-36. Minneapolis Lady Lions trail. It's a 30-second timeout. Do you just keep it here?
Well, we need a quick bucket, and with 40 seconds on the clock, it doesn't have to be a 3. It would be nice, but that would get it down to a one-possession ball game. But three-pointer would be good, but the quick basket is the key here.
What was our halftime score?
We were down before.
Yeah. I don't know what the score was then.
19-17.
19-17.
Third quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we were just down 4 at the end of the third quarter, 34-30. Good ball game. Russell just a little bit stronger down the stretch here. We'll see if we can't get a quick basket. They're going to put on some token pressure to try and use up a little time.
That was token.
That was very token. Shoop all the way in, and a shot up and in. Timeout by Coach Weatherman. 42-38, 30 seconds left.
That's her first. She had a 3. That's her first field goal other than 3, I think. Is that right?
We needed a few more of those runners
7,
to go in.
So. She had 7 in this half, 7 points. So, yeah. So.
None at halftime, though.
Yeah.
So a good second half for Lindsay Shoup, but Minneapolis still looking at a 4-point deficit here with 30 seconds left. They'll have to foul quickly and hope that Russell, whoever we get to them to shoot free throws, will miss right off the get-go.
Well, you know, they've done a pretty good job on the inbounds. They've come close to getting a 5-second call. They've come close to getting, matter of fact, they've gotten a couple steals on the inbounds. I would love to see another one right here. That's definitely what you're trying to work up. And then get a quick bucket. But if not, you got to foul them quick.
Absolutely. Good quick steal and quick basket would be perfect. But if they do get the ball in, we're going to have to foul quickly. But defensively, Minneapolis, you're right. We have forced some turnovers on their inbounds play. Sterling will not throw it in. Schulte will for the Lady Broncos. They get it into Boxberger. And we do foul her. Didn't have a choice. She just hit 2 in a row. 25 seconds left in the contest. That's the second. Excuse me, that's Mara Pound's foul, I thought.
Nope, shoot.
Okay.
It was shoot.
Boxberger to the free throw line. It's a 1-and-1 free throw. Good.
Pretty solid sophomore player
golden.
right there.
Yeah. I would guess her to have 16, 18 points in this contest. Second throw, good. 6-point lead. We need a quick basket. And it'll have to be a 3 if we're going to stay in this contest. Mara Pounds lets one go, rams off, no good. It had a chance, and she reaches in and fouls Potacek. 13.6 seconds left. Looks like Russell's going to get it done. A good contest here tonight at Russell.
Yeah, tough one right here for the ladies. Good ball game. Much better than what it sounded like we played last night. To rebound from this.
Free throw good. See, we miss Lucy Giles 6 points and 6 rebounds. We always miss her when she's not on the floor. 45-38. 12 to shoot. Allison. Long three-pointer by Shoup, rimming off, and Schulte has the long carom. Now Potacek with a run out. She will not shoot it, and that's the way it ends. 45-38, Russell Lady Broncos with the victory here tonight to tie the Minneapolis Lady Lions for the top spot in the league.
Well, they should win it outright at this point now.
I don't know if head-to-head competition only makes a difference.
Well, we'll get Coach Henderson
what happened
on
in
this.
the Big 12 last year? KU beat K-State twice, and they tied for the league championship.
So
I don't know if I agree with that.
I don't know if there's tiebreakers in here or not. That's the way it ends, 45-38. We'll be back with the stats and the boys competition here shortly. Maybe a word from Coach Weatherman. The Lady Lions go down to the feet here to the hands of the Lady Broncos, 45-38. This is SalinaPost.com, Eagle Communications.
Welcome back to Russell, Kansas, as Minneapolis Lady Lions come up short tonight, 45-38. And Dale, I'll let you run through some stats, and then I'll get some stats as well.
Okay, final scoring tonight for the winning Russell Broncos. They were led in scoring by Megan Boxberger with 16 points. She was followed by Kylie Casper and Janice Schulte, each with 10, and Alex Potacek with 9. So all their scoring was done by 4 of their 5 starters. Minneapolis was led in scoring tonight by J.C. Owens with 9, followed by Lindsay Shoup with 7. Kennedy Allison had 6. Jadra Lott had 6. Kate Steinbrock and Mara Pounds with 3 each, and Shay Allison with 2. Free throw wise, a lot more free throws shot in that second half. Got a lot more physical. The Lions were 7 out of 11 from the line to finish the game 10 out of 15, while Russell was 7 out of 10 from the line, finishing the game 7 out of 11. Rebounding was as close to the second half as it was in the first half. The Lady Lions pulled down 12 rebounds to finish the game with 25. Russell snagged 13 to give them a game total of 28. Turnovers, a lot fewer for Russell the second half. They only committed 6 turnovers that half to give them 16 for the game. The Lady Lions were very consistent in that department, 5 each half, finishing the game with 10. Ms. Schulte was the leading rebounder for Russell with 11 rebounds. J.C. Owens, the leading rebounder for Minneapolis with 7.
Yeah, the Minneapolis, as far as shooting wise in the second half, they were 2 for 5 from the 3-point range. for 40%, which actually not too bad.
That's a good percentage for threes.
But from the field, inside the arch, 3 for 12. 25%.
25%. That is not so good.
Yeah. Ended up being 5 for 17 for the ball game at 29, or 5 for 17 in the second half for 29%. They did have 4 points off of their 6 turnovers, which you know, I'll take done in the past. The Broncos on the side, they were 80 on the field, 34%. So, you know, they did the best job of the ball, and also did what they needed to down the stretch. What they needed to come with. Coach Woman said that they, by winning tonight, even with the tie record-wise, they win the league. But Dale says that be if they don't consider head-to-head, but I think they do. Do you know?
Seedings they would in a tournament.
Get your mic in.
Oh yeah.
So.
Well, it is. It is. Seedings they would, since they beat us head-to-head twice. If we were tied, say going into sub-state, they would get the higher seed.
Sure. Seeding, the Activity Association tiebreaker for seedings is, if you have a tie record, you automatically go to, head-to-head competition is your first tiebreaker. As far as the league is concerned, I honestly cannot give you that answer because that would probably be within the league constitution.
Yeah, there might be a league rule. Yeah.
Whatever our league rule would happen to be, and I am not aware of what that is. Because I think I overheard you guys discussing, like in the Big 12, KU and K-State tied last year, and we both know that KU won both of those contests.
And then football last year, Oklahoma State and K-State tied.
Sure.
And Oklahoma State beat K-State.
So it goes to whatever the league constitution or the league rule, is, and like I said, I honestly cannot give you that answer.
Go ahead.
Russell did a little bit better. I felt did a better job of forcing the turnovers. We only had 9 for the game, or 10, I think. They had 16 for the ball game.
16, but on the flip side of that, they only had 6 in the second half.
Yeah.
And I thought we actually were probably pressing a little more in the second half. They got into what I call I like their press break offense that they run, and I thought they did a really nice job of handling even more pressure from us. From my perspective, the difference in the game is very simple. Rebounding is even, turnovers are fairly even. They hit the key shots.
Yeah.
We did not.
Yeah. Points in the paint. I did not keep track of points in the paint, but I can tell you that's one that they definitely, if you look at their scores, points in the paint has to be a big difference right there.
Oh, yeah, because we know that Casper had 10 in the paint. Schulte had 10 in the paint. So we know right there, there's 20 of their points that came in the paint. I'm going to go back to the Potacek girl. She made 3 free throws. I'm thinking that probably 4 of her points also came, I know, on steals and layups. So in the paint. Probably the only girl that did not really score in the paint was the Boxberger girl, who's her leading scorer with 16. But the rest of their points all came proverbially in the paint.
Yeah, and we didn't.
And right, we did not. Of course, J.C. Owens did. Kennedy Allison probably had a couple there. Jadra Lott scored, 6 a game, but 4 of hers came from the line. So we did not score there. But like I said, whether we're in the paint or we're not in the paint, the bottom line is they hit the shots that they really needed. And like I said, we just, did not. I also thought we had a really crucial turnover. Actually, it was our 10th turnover of the half when we had a possession. I think we were down 2 at the time. And we turned the ball over on a mid-court violation. That was a really critical turnover.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. They just Russell did what they needed to do to come away with the victory tonight here at home. Minneapolis is going to have to now go back and prepare. Now we don't know if that'll be a Monday or Tuesday. We are guaranteed a home game for the first round of Sub-State, but we don't know if that will be Norton or Hoisington. That part we don't know yet. So that one will still be up in the air, and we will have that before too long. So we're about 9 minutes away, and do we want to go ahead and take a break and log off and log back on?
Give you some results here around the league real quick.
Okay.
Ellsworth beats Sacred Heart 58-34. Southeast beats Russell 57-34.
Not Russell. Republic
County 57-34. So, final league standing: Minneapolis 8-4, Russell 8-4, Southeast and Saline 8-4.
Wow.
If there's any rules about breaking that up, it's going to get real dicey. Who beat who, when, where. Now, also in sub-state standings, Minneapolis is now 13-7, and Ellsworth is 13-7, a virtual tie for second seed. But Minneapolis has a 2-game win on the season over Ellsworth, so there we would be the number 2 seed.
That will automatically
Ellsworth would be number 3 seed.
We do hold the tiebreaker on that one.
Which at this point would Hoisington was 6th seed at 10-9 coming into the night. Norton was 7th seed at 8-12. TMP with 2 games to play is 7-11. We will play either Norton or TMP, depending on how well. I would take that back. 1 game to play, because whatever they play past tonight, TMP won't count.
Right.
So if TMP wins, they will. That would, on winning percentages, will put Norton in 8th and TMP in 7th, and TMP would come to Minneapolis.
So we would then play TMP.
If TMP loses, then Norton will come to Minneapolis. It'll be one of those two. And when we find out whether the boys play Monday or the girls, we'll try to figure that and let people know. So 8-4, 3 teams at the top: Minneapolis, Russell, and Southeast Saline for the NCAA League Championship.
Wow, it's interesting. So we'll take a break, and if you're listening on the air, don't forget you'll have to log off and log back on. Minneapolis Lady Lions come up short tonight by a score of 45-38. You're listening to SlinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 20. We'll be back after this word and a break. We'll be back.